Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound in this one, Joey Wentz.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now the center fielder, Joe Chandler, looking for his first big league hit right here. That's too low. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7:15.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Kim. And out number one on the grab. And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ben Lynn in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. To third, Wisely. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Third baseman,
So digging in, Yu Chang. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up. Albies on the move. makes a nice running catch. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back at Truist Park. And starting this one, Abe.
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Swings through the sweeper.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
2 down, bases empty. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Started to swing, held up. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like...
Slings to first, and that is that. Down in order go the Braves. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Troy Johnston. Wentz back to work. Down and away for ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris sizing this one up, corrals it, and there's 1 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Ian Wang. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
No score here in the second. Comebacker to the mound. Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Wang. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now the DH, Neil Wang. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third. The throw to first, and that is the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a one-out double for the first hit of the game.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Profar now, 0-1.
0-1.
Profar matched a homer in his last game. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him swinging. Now at the plate, Brett Wisely. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Rip towards third. Throw on to Olsen. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the rookie catcher, Dan Lin, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it. And there's one thing on his mind this at-bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Late swing, foul to the left. Chandler, a rangy center fielder, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a native of Taiwan. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Next pitch is outside. He goes down looking. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jared Kelenic. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that is out of play. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and
that one hammered way back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Strike on the inside corner. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 down, bases empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. That's outside, and it's 2-1. And misses inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. And now Ben Lynn. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. That one way inside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Profar settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 99.
And now here is Yu Chang. Flied out his first time. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Troy Johnston will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Olson. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
There's the strike. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1 there.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
2 balls,
outside with a breaking ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Just off the outside part of the plate. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Wisely in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's going to be Michael Harris the second. And that is the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Back at Truist Park, and now the right fielder, Ian Wang. Wentz back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now he breaks his bat, but foul. To the right side. Olsen takes it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Wang. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Profar makes the grab for the second out. Next is the designated hitter, Neil Wang. First time up, he grounded to third. Line to left. Fair ball. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Chad Edmonds. Grounded out his first time up. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Move to second, and he's back in on a dive. Wang at second with 2 down. Rip to third. Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ooh, Baya.
1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Fly ball to right. And a quick out, number 1. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. He's already homered here in this one. Now into the game, Sam Harley. He'll be patrolling center field. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2.
Out to center. Out, number 2. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. A switch hitter batting right. Number 65. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters pitching on the road like this.
Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw, didn't stay on top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Number 6, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. In the dirt, ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And that's downstairs. 2-1. And he grounds one back up the middle and a base hit. Ozzie flying around third. Way up the line, and the run scores.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here is Matt Olson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line drive, and it stays fair. Acuna around third. He will score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. John on to pitch here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
In the dirt. Strike one. Just missed. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. That's in for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt. Baldwin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To the right side, and that goes foul. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. We're through 5. Atlanta leads it 5-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Charlie Morton. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 50. Charlie Morton.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Morton, multi-time All-Star, 41 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2002. And ball 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Dan Lynn with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Harley, the next to hit, getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th after subbing it on defense. That's in there. Strike 1. And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one ripped. Back there. And out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Lynn. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Chang in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. That one almost got him. Got him. 1 out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Troy Johnston. He's a guy who does it all. Runner on the move, pitches low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Morton to throw over. Lynn back on a dive. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now here is Ian Wang. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Man at second. Just missing there. And the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Brett Wisely. Ripped into right field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, center fielder
Michael Harris II now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
You know, these Braves doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Got him swinging. And the runner stays where he is. Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves. And that drops in for a strike. Wisely stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back here in Atlanta, top of inning number 7, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 65. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that's down and away. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Neil Wang getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Number 6, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's all for Charlie Morton, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Tyler Kinley gets the ball now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And the batter now, Dan Lynn. And there's a foul ball. Ripped on a line to center. Harris makes the grab, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Albies.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ground ball to the right side. And Albies is retired.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
That's towards center. Sasaki in position, makes the grab, and the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 29.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Ben Lynn digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Popped up. Kim. And makes the grab. 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And now Yu Chang. 0 for 3 in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Chases that one upstairs.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back there. And it hits the fence. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now Troy Johnston, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Olsen makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. John back to work. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. John is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Noble Meyer on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now batting Jurickson Profar. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Fought off foul. Baldwin on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So digging in, Brett Wisely. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. This to third. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, Braves lead it 5-2. Raisel Iglesias comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Foul ball. Iglesias fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Ken with the throw to first. Now only one out remaining. Now it's the DH, Neil Wang. 1 for 3. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Number 78 trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.